boys and girls. So today we are going to be doing a reading lesson together, and our theme this week is cooperation, and our essential question is, how do people get along? So before we start, let's just brainstorm of different ways that people cooperate with one another. Cooperating might be using your kind words, or it could be doing kind things like cleaning up the kitchen when you're asked, and your siblings help you and you guys cooperate, you work together, and you both get the job done. Plus you get it done twice as fast. And so in our story, we are going to be reading about some friends, and we're going to just see how they cooperate with one another. And then afterwards, we're going to think about some questions, and we're going to work on some point of view and summary. So here's our story, Soccer Friends. Kelly couldn't wait until soccer season began. She could not be patient because she just loved racing to get the ball. She would use her imagination to picture the ball, and then she would fly toward it. Kelly practiced at home during the calm, peaceful mornings. At first team practice, Kelly greeted her friends. She liked to chat and interact with them. Then she saw a new girl. That's Selena. She's a really fast runner, reported Kelly's friend Tara. At first, Kelly held her tongue and said nothing. She was worried. She had always been the fastest runner on the team. Then she said, "I can beat her." When practice started, Coach Troy had everyone line up for the races. Kelly was nervous and had butterflies in her stomach. "On your mark, get set, go!" the coach shouted. Kelly ran as fast as she could, but she noticed Selena getting ahead of her. Kelly tried her best, but she couldn't match Selena. Later, Kelly watched as Selena entertained some girls by bouncing the ball on her head. The girls laughed, but Kelly was not amused. That night, Mom could tell Kelly was upset. "Can you describe what's wrong?" she asked. "A new girl named Selena beat me at the races. It stinks to get beaten," said Kelly. "I know that's disappointing for you," Mom said, "but it also sounds like good news for your team." Kelly thought about her mom's words. She cared about the team, but she liked being the fastest. At the next practice, the team played a game. Kelly and Selena were on the same team, and Selena was goalie. She quickly blocked a goal. Then Kelly got the ball and thumped it hard toward the net. She scored the winning goal. After practice, Selena said to Kelly, "You were really great today." "Thanks, so were you. I think our team can be great if we cooperate and work together," said Kelly. "I think you're right about that," said Selena. "I'd love to keep playing," Kelly said. "Want to come over to my house and practice?" And that is the end of our story. So we read about how Kelly and Selena had to cooperate and they could have a really great team. So my first question that I would like you guys to think about and write down on a piece of paper. So if you don't right now, make sure you grab a pencil and a paper and you can just think about these questions. The first question is, how does Kelly learn to get along with Selena on the soccer field? What does Kelly learn to get along with Selena on her soccer field? Compare Kelly's problem to a time that you had to work to get along with others. So that's question number 2. Compare Kelly's problem to a time you have had to work to get along with others. So I want you to write down your answers for those 2 questions. And then when you're all done, at the bottom of your paper, if you have space, or you can flip it over, you're gonna write you're gonna make this point of view chart over here. So you're gonna make a box, and then you're gonna have 3 sections in your box. The first section, we're gonna label this character. In the second section of our box, we're gonna write the word clue. We're labeling this is gonna be our clues for our characters. And then in the third section, we are gonna write point of view. And you guys are gonna use this to write out whose point of view it is. And remember, the point of view is what the characters think about the events in the story. Look for clues about the character's point of view in the text. So we are going to think about, since I know that you guys don't have the story right there in front of you, you don't have to write down the exact quote. You can write down just kind of the scenario or the situation in the story in it. But I'll do the first one with you so you can kind of see. And you guys can write this down too. So for our first character, we're gonna write in Kelly. Kelly. And for our clue for Kelly, she says, it stinks to get beaten. That's our clue. And then the point of view is, to Kelly, winning is important. Oh, gotta go outside my box. So this is how you guys will do it. You'll fill in these other 2. And remember, we're gonna choose our character. We're gonna choose our clue. So for this one, we have Kelly. Our clue is, she says that it stinks to get beaten because winning is very important to her. She wants to be the winner, and she doesn't want anyone else to beat her. So when Selena beat her, she kind of got upset about it. And when you're all done, I want you guys to look at the top of your paper. And in the top of your paper, I want you to make sure you have your name, your number, and your date. Very, very important to remember our name, number, and date on our paper. And when you're all done, you can send a picture, or you can have an adult scan it and send it in to Miss Fromm, and then this way we can see your guys' great work. All right, boys and girls, good luck on your homework assignment. I hope everyone's staying healthy. Bye.